Hey guys, so here's another video. Today's topic is going to be about um, abortion, and it's a very it's a very narrow topic, and people will judge you whether you are pro-choice or pro-life. So, what my views on it is that I'm a pro-life feminist. I believe in equality of women. I okay. Here's the thing. I'm not a real woman, but if I represent myself as, I would much rather go to the side of real women, other than considering myself as a third sex. When I do represent myself in the world, for the world, to the world, excuse me, as a woman. Okay. So that being said, I'm not saying I will never be okay. Yeah, I will never be a real woman. There's not, you cannot compete if you are transgender. You cannot compete with a real woman. A natural side in a woman will always win because obviously she is, her chromosomes are, no matter if you look like, you know, you look like you're non poi. They have ovaries and vagina canals. Even if you have that. But if you have the bottom surgery, I would think you're still unable to address yourself better than. And I think that other trans women should considers too, and that you should not address yourself that you are better than a natural female. So that being said, I'm pro-life, but I do believe that Women's March. I um, I was totally for it, but I saw this one comment on um, on Facebook. It was a meme, and it said it was a picture of the Women's March at Washington with their pink pussy hats, and it said, cannot believe all these women marched to Washington to kill their own children, to kill their babies. It taken me back while I was totally fighting for and going for pro choice. I am still pro life, but I do think it is a woman's decision whether or not she should have an abortion. And I'll tell you the topics why I think it is a woman's choice. Personally, for me, I'm on a battle myself. I am transitioning to a female, and I have to suppress my male self. And by doing that, I go take hormones, and it's a battle within me every day. I take hormones to suppress it, as well as oh, oops, sorry, getting the surgery. I mean, the bottom surgery to be completely anatomically female. So, so what I think it is a woman's decision. I do warn women that I have a personal agenda with abortion, but I will not tell that. I know this one person, her um, her uncle raped her, and she kept the child, and she did. She grew up to be a wonderful woman. So, apart from that, um, okay, yeah, I would say to a lot of women, make sure you think about it very, very carefully, and do not, do not, do not go on this decision headstrong. Make sure you know the pros and cons. I know a lot. I've known very few women that had an abortion, and in my family and outside my family, my friends as well. Um, and their decision is they have their decision on themselves, and very much the decision turned out to be they were not ready to have children. They were not at the time capable of having a children, and they could I don't they could as I analyzed the situation they could not support if their children was born, if the child was born. um, okay, yeah, it's a very hard topic. I'm sorry. So basically, my my thing is that lots of women, of course, usually men would think otherwise, but women make these decisions very, you know, very, very, you don't take it very lightly, of course. It is their body. Obviously, if you go to an abortion clinic, they're going to warn you might not have any more babies, or, you know, um, your sex life might not be, sex life might not be as good as it was before since you're unnaturally, unnaturally terminating your pregnancy. Um, so explain that. Basically, it is a woman's choice. Um, you know, uh, the women, they get very emotionally. Uh, of course, if throughout the years, I'm sure they would, you know, what have I done? Why have I done that? Things like that they would think about, or they would also be impacted physically, like I said before, and of course emotionally, mentally. So yeah. Oops. So um, it's interesting that okay, what am I saying? Still thinking this is just a very harsh. It's a very hard topic, but um, to 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 think about and to express your opinions on it, because people have very, very high judgments towards you whether or not you are pro-choice or pro-life, like I said before. So uh, in the Philippines, where I'm from right now, where I was born, but I am an American citizen, so I consider myself Filipino American. I went to the States when I was 10 years old and grew up there. When in the Philippines, they don't have any. I don't think that. I don't think that. They do not. They do not condone us. Having sex. Basically, it's considered a taboo. You can't even kiss people in public because that's like a public display of affection, which is, I think, illegal. I'm not sure, but I might be out of time here. I might have to do this again. I might have to make another video. But what 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 you think about is many women. I see many stories in MMK. They get raped by their dad, and are molested and raped. Yeah, and they have to give birth to a child that that is you know how can you tell other people that they're also your brother or sister, and they're also your daughter and son, which is a very difficult topic. But you know with rape, incest, and of course having the having the if it's if it's endangering the mother's health, um, it is it is really very, very difficult, because that I am pro-life. It is I would consider it, but I don't know. It is still the woman's